So it looks like this is starting to become a Dune channel now, just based on the amount of views that I've had over my last couple of Dune videos. That's cool. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm really excited about the movie, of course. While I was out panic shopping this weekend just to get a basic week's worth of groceries for a few people, a couple people jumped ship. They unsubscribed from my channel. And I guess they probably did that because maybe they came to my channel wanting to see reviews on new movies. And as of course you know, that thing that we can't discuss, that elephant in the room, let's just call it the brew flu, okay? Because YouTube won't let us say the word. So because of the brew flu, some people probably thought, well, the movie season's on hiatus, so he's not going to be recovering movies for a while, so that wasn't very nice. Come on now, you know, and also I didn't buy any more supplies than I would any other normal week. It's just that I had a really hard time trying to assemble meals when this thing's out, that's gone, this is okay, they got that, but they don't have this. It required a lot of scrounging around, so, but hey, I managed to get that done. I don't normally upload a lot of content over the weekend anyway, because I try to take a couple days off just to hard reset and get pumped for the next week again. So, but hey, I just let you know, all right, this is called Raiders of the Lost Flicks, okay? I didn't always review new movies. That was something I didn't start until towards the end of last year. Before that, I used to cover a lot of bad movies, a lot of old movies, so that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to go back and talk about some movies that I'm excited about, movies that are bad and movies that are good, okay? So content is still going to be coming. Of course, we still have Raiders of the Lost Flicks live, which is every Friday. You watch a bad movie with us, so all you gotta do is be there, you know, around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday night. Me and my boys, we love doing that. So that's going on as normal. And of course, tonight and every Monday night, I'm on Etep The Place to Be Reviews channel. He does a pop culture show called Monday Night Going In Raw. So make sure you're there for that, okay? And you know, is this gonna affect my growth? Probably. Best thing I can do is tell you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already and hit the thumbs up on the way out. Really helps me a lot, and I really appreciate it. So for all you that still stuck around and is ready for me to talk about Dune now, hey, thank you very much. Let's get into it, shall we? So this is a pretty light article, but we're going to go ahead and get into it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to augment this video with some clips of different actors portraying these roles so that you can kind of understand what direction this movie's going in. So let's get into it, all right? Of course, I do read books, okay? Some people accuse me of not reading or not being able to read or saying I'm a stupid American that can't read. That's not very nice. And if you leave comments like that on my channel, I'm gonna delete them because you're just being rude just for the sake of being rude. Dune premiere news, confirmed cast, updates on the sci-fi film. This is from Trending News Buzz. An upcoming epic fiction film, Dune, is going to come out in 10 months from now. The film is directed by Denis Villeneuve and is set to release on December 18, 2020. Originally, that had a November 20th release date. So it's gonna be 11/20/2020, which would have been pretty cool. But whatever. A mythic and genuinely charged Legends excursion, Dune, recounts the tale of Paul Atreides, a talented youngster naturally introduced to a different destiny outside his ability to take in, must venture out on the eerie planet known to man to guarantee the outcome of his family. A malicious powers detonate into bickering over the planet's selective stock of the most valuable asset in the presence, a thing fit for opening humankind's most noteworthy capabilities, just the individuals who can overcome their dismay with bear. The film is a separate live-action adaptation of the 1984's hit Dune. Given below is a cast of the members of the film. Rebecca Ferguson as Lady Jessica, Timothy Chalamet as Paul Atreides, Oscar Isaac as Duke Leto Atreides, Stellan Skarsgård as Baron Vladimir Harkonnen, David Bautista as GLOSSU RABBAN, Josh Brolin as Gurney HALLECK, David Dastmalchian as Peter de Vries. The director of the film, Denis Villeneuve, in 2016 showed his immense interest in making Dune. A long-standing dream of mine is to adapt Dune, but it's a long process to get the rights. I don't think I will succeed. He said this while talking to Variety. All the Dune films that have been made till now are an adaptation of the famous science fiction novel written by author Frank Herbert of the same name. The story of the book was first released as two different sets. In a science fiction magazine, the first one was analog Science Fiction and Fact in 1963 and another one in 1965. Since release of the sets, there have been 5 sequels of Dune made: Dune Messiah, Children of the Dune, God Emperor Dune, Heretics of Dune, and Chapter House Dune. And I refuse to read any of those until I get through this bad boy here. Yeah, it's a pretty meaty read, but it looks like I'm gonna have plenty of time to read it before the next movie comes out. So, the past Dune was highly disparaged by audience, specifically by the fans of Frank Herbert's science fiction saga, so this termination has been the fans believe this time that the new Dune will be disappointing as well. But Villeneuve himself has already promised that his adaptation will be nothing like Lynch's 1984 film. Actually, a lot of people on my channel are very excited about this movie, so not sure where Trending News Buzz got that information, but apparently they didn't really get that information from anywhere. That's just how they feel about it. Shooting for Hill, which was on the spot in Budapest, that must be the code for what the movie is actually called. They do that sometimes. Remember, Blue Harvest was Return of the Jedi, which was a spot in Budapest, Hungary, and Jordan, started this past March and enveloped in July. Hill is booked for December 18, 2020 to be released a month later than its primarily reporting opening November 2020. The release date for Ridge Sisterhood then again can be seen declared. HBO Max's target release date is spring 2020. Don't know what that's about, but hey, I'm going to show now a comparison of the different characters.
We're told they're only daughters to the Atreides. Jessica.
It meant so much to him.
You thought only of a duke's desire for a son? Desires don't come into this. An Atreides daughter could have been wed to a Harkonnen heir and sealed the breach. We may lose both bloodlines now.
I vowed never to regret my decision. I'll pay for all my own mistakes.
Jameis has called him out.
You're starting something here you're going to regret.
Stilgar, you must step back.
You know what's good for you. You will find an honorable way to leave this thing alone.
Silence! I invoke silence. She's trying to put a spell on me.
If you try that again, we know it's your witchcraft. I won't be able to protect you or the boy anymore.
Come. You can stop this.
Here's the deal, Snakebite Andy. You're a pusher. You can push people. We haven't had a push around here for a little while, so I'm gonna offer you a deal I haven't offered anyone in almost 40 years. How old are you, darling?
15.
15? Oh, God, what an age.
This is part of the weirding way that we will teach you. Some thoughts.
Fast on defense, slow on attack. You forgot your first principle, Gurney. Not likely. Look down, lad. Perhaps you like to sing soprano next time I play.
What matters is that you know in your hearts that today you are that kingdom united. You are England. Each and every one of you. England is you!
Thuffe. Haven't you heard from Duncan, Idaho?
Crew in the Harvester, this is Duke LETO ATREIDES. We are coming in to take you out, seize operations, and prepare for evacuation. Spotters, land to the west, prepare to be boarded.
Please, of course you were programmed. By nature or nurture or both. And to be honest, Caleb, you're starting to annoy me now because this is your insecurity talking. This is not...
Where's my doctor?
You simple ass. I told you that I wanted those bastard ATREIDES to feel secure, but no, you couldn't wait. You had to have your own way, and now your initiative has made them more defensive.
Of course I know they're listening! I want them to hear! I want them to hear it all!
That robot was never going to work.
He has ruined our system of bribes and patronage. He's been able to maintain the spice quota, despite our sabotage. And even the mongrel ecologist Kynes is sending the Emperor favorable reports.
And what do you deduce from all of this, nephew?
The longer we wait, the...
They said you were dead! They said
Mood is a thing for cattle and women, young pup. Mood is not for fighting. Even with the weird and ways
to slide through time. The longer I travel, the harder it is to control. I got 2 charges, one to get me here, one to get me home.
Mentat Piter de Vries. Message for Mentat Piter de Vries. The Baron is impatient for Leto's reply.
It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of Safu that thoughts acquire speed, the lips acquire stains, the stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion.
The plan is elegant and
vicious, dear Baron. Of course it.
I'm not crazy, that is. You know, it's just that, oh God. Probably already have a boyfriend.
Also, make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And make sure you check me out tonight on Etep Guyon's The Place to Be Reviews. And also, this weekend, we'll be covering Prisoner of the Lost Universe. That will be on this channel, 8:30 p.m. on Fridays. Every Friday, we do Raiders of the Lost Flicks live. Me and the boys love showing you bad movies and watching it with us as we kind of laugh at them and make fun of them as well. And there'll be plenty of bad movie reviews on this channel as well. I got a lot of stuff that I've been wanting to talk about. A lot of stuff that's being planned, so it's gonna be a lot of, you know, content coming from this channel, maybe even multiple uploads in a day depending how bored I am. So look forward to that. For all those of you who stuck around, thank you so much. You guys have yourselves a groovy day, and this is the Groovinator signing out. Peace.